Taylor Swift, the end of her story, part 4. This will be the last part. What happened now? I will tell you that. The Wembley concerts, you know, they have started yesterday. The first concert was there. So, the last story of the chapter. For those who didn't watch the old videos, who are not into this, I will tell you again in very short terms. 3 concerts should happen in my country of Austria. All 3 were cancelled because of terror, you know. They have seen that there will come something bad. They cancelled all things. And then there was coming no statement from her, you know, that you can accept a little bit for a few days. They will watch what is going on. Will they make Wembley? Because the Wembley concert now, 5 concerts in a row, these are the last stop in Europe. So before she goes back to Canada, USA, you know. And that is the thing. Then they have waited, but there was coming no statement. Not on day 1, not on day 2. There was coming nothing, you know. You don't need to say a sorry because it is not her fault. But the fans here, the kids, there were coming 200,000 people around, you know, or more, when the people are outside. And the people, the kids, they cried, you know, because they have never seen her, and she was never here in my country. And they have waited for this, but there was nothing coming. And then it went on, and then it was really bad that she gave a private party, you know. And that is really, in my opinion, I have told this in the last video, I think, completely unacceptable, you know. I mean, that you cannot do. Really, really bad from the management. But I told you, I know musicians, and I told you they will not give a statement before of the Wembley concert. There will come nothing, and exactly that happened. There was coming nothing from her, you know, and that is the management, because I will tell you my opinion to that. And now she gave the concert, and then the people have thought she will tell something there, but no, nothing. There was coming nothing. And now we start into this video, because what happened now at Wembley, she was coming there. I mean, the party before for her workers, her musicians and all her group, the private party is nice. But what about the fans here? What about the young kids who have cried, who wanted to see her? There was coming nothing. And that is really bad. And I told you, that is a marketing thing, you know. The music does not count that much than the marketing. The marketing stands above the music. But I will tell you also, if other musicians would be in that position, maybe that would be the same. But I told you, they will not say something. Why? Because then she gets a target. When she says sorry, anything, whatever, something, she gets a target that, to the bad, to the wrong people, you know. And that they wanted to avoid. And then I think they have decided, we wait a little bit, we watch what will happen. Yeah, we will make the London concerts, but the party, you know, the management, they will know that the public find this out, that she makes a private party, and that does not come very good. Oh, the helicopter. She flies in here for an interview. She will come here in 1 minute. She comes with her private helicopter, joke, you know. And I mean, maybe they have calculated it. Yes, it will come out. And I've also told you in the last video, because all other countries in the world, they will have not a problem. You know, they have seen her, you know, she has played around the world, even in Mexico City, they have seen her. It is only our country, and they may have thought, yeah, that is now bad for the Austrian people, yeah, they have now bad luck, but better to say nothing. It works out in the world better for them, for their team, for the marketing, for the millions and billions, you know. And we calculate that there will be angry fans, but that is the game. That is my opinion, and exactly that happened right now, because she told nothing. And the Wembley concert now was, and the people from here, the papers, they wrote, will there come something about Vienna? And I think the other countries around the world, they are not interested anymore. They only wanted to watch, is she playing there or not? And then, you know, you will know it maybe or not. For the not fans, I tell you, she had a special guest there. You know, who was coming with her at the stage for a song? It was Ed Sheeran. You know, Ed Sheeran was there. Now, the people are like, oh, amazing, this, that, yeah. But I tell you, that, you know, that is a very important part now, and she had a t-shirt on, what I have heard, with the sentence like a lot of things happen, you know, a lot of things has happened, or a lot of things happened, you know, the meaning of the sentence. That was short time on, maybe for the Vienna concerts. And now I tell you that those two things with Ed Sheeran and the t-shirt, to me, an absolutely no-go, once again. And the marketing strategy behind of this, you know, that is really, how you say it in English, abgezockt. That is really, well, you have to have a heart of ice to do that, you know. Because what about the fans here? The children who cried, waited, and they have then heard she makes a private party, no fear of the danger, we make a private party. And now on stage, no word to the fans of the whole country of Austria, no word. And to overcome this, to bring in Ed Sheeran, marketing wise, absolutely a genius step. I told you, she will have the best social media experts in the world, you know, maybe. She has so much money. And they have decided this very perfect, my personal opinion, you know, because I think this is really good planned, I don't know. But I mean, when you bring on now Ed Sheeran, the whole world is writing, boah, the special guest, boah, she was playing there with Ed Sheeran, boah, boah, boah. And that overcomes the whole story, what happened here. All the fans who went down, who cried at home, the little kids, you know, who were disappointed. And that overcomes this, because in the world they only write now, boah, Ed Sheeran was there, Ed Sheeran, she stands up. And only our country writes, why was there no word said about Vienna? Why was there nothing said to the fans? But the rest of the world now almost have forgotten it, you know. Sorry, a spider hanging on there. And that is bad to the fans, you know. But I told you, this is a marketing game, and she generates so much money, and they think twice what they do for steps. And to make this with the t-shirts, then of course nobody can say she has done nothing. Yes, she had the t-shirt on. But it is marketing wise the best strategy to come out of this without problems, because we got the film for free here, the Eras Tour in Austria, but that was not coming from her. They made it in our channel, but of course they have managed it with the management. And now with that t-shirt, and I think now it is done. I mean, even if there will come now something, I don't think so. But even if there will come something, in my opinion, this is too late. Because when you see the fans that they cry there, and you show up at a private party like, yeah, it is nothing, the fans have cried there, yeah, but I make my private party, that is absolutely no-go to the fans, you know. And that is really bad, but that is how the game works. I mean, maybe she would decide other, but marketing wise, they will tell her, you know, this is a billion game what they make. And they sometimes they have to say, yeah, bad for those people here, but for the rest of the world, these are 99% more than those 1% fans which would been there. Then they say better for the 99% than this. But you know, you could also make only one sentence, you know, at Instagram. Hey, to my fans, I hope I come back. I make one little sentence in a song. That would have the only thing what would have been needed, you know. But of course, the management will have told, no, not doing this, not doing this. We overcome this perfect step with the writing on the t-shirt, and then with the Ed Sheeran thing, that the whole wide world only talks Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift. And they overcome completely the thing what was happening there. And I tell you other thing, this guy who was planning this had then a star, how it's called, a star employee, now I don't know. You know, when you make something bad and you come to the judgment, you have a man by you or a woman by you, you know, who makes the rights for you. You know what I mean? Law, I think, yeah? I don't know. And he has a star law. Or is it called so? I don't know. Which costs a lot of money, you know? And then they tried to turn it out, oh no, that was only a young people, they only wanted to make joke, look bad, blah, blah, blah. And now, today, there was coming something out that they have really planned this, and they made a real driving by another festival as an exhibition for this. You know, that was really, really serious, I tell you that. And that it is. but I can tell you, you can make it other. I have told you examples from musicians who can make it other. And I will tell you once again a story. I mean, first of all, Austria, yeah? What a nice country. And the story is, the legendary Jack Nietzsche in a music game, you know? Jack Nietzsche, who is a giant in the film music business, or he was a giant, he doesn't live anymore. Keith Richards called him a genius from the Rolling Stones. He won an Oscar, you know, for the song which Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes have sang. By the way, I have seen this song live, you know. Joe Cocker singing this song live. Great, 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 great. And he has worked with some of the best in the game which existed in music history, you know. He has arranged, worked together with the likes of a Miles Davis, you know. When you have music and hear a name of a Miles Davis, this is the high-end class, you know. With the likes of a Miles Davis, of a Tina Turner, of a Cher, of a Joe Cocker, the Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys, you know. And many, many, many more, you know. Neil Young. And this guy once told about the other musician, which he called him the greatest voice he has ever worked in his entire life. And this guy has seen them all, you know. And he told the greatest voice he has ever worked with in his entire life. And this guy I have seen. And this story, I will not tell you where, who, whatever, I will keep it by me, but I tell you what there happened. The concert didn't start, it was an open air concert. It is long decades ago, you know, and almost decades. And it was open air, and I was completely at the last thing because the concert didn't start. I was completely on the back side of where the people were. And he was not showing up, you know. And then the chief of the music organization stepped up to the stage and he said, the musician will come, he will come, it will not last long anymore. The people have waited and waited, and then by nowhere, I swear you, I have talked with someone, and like now, you know, was talking there, here was the stage, and then I have watched there, and I have watched, and the musician come from the backside through all people. I couldn't believe my eyes. That was like if God is entering the stage. I was, hey, watch, is it? And he came here, walked completely beside of me. There all people, it was like really, all people went away. All were, wow, they all watched, you know. And he entered through all people and went to the stage. That was like the light figure, the God of music is entering in. I will never forget this, you know. When I watched there, I was the first one who recognized this. And I said, watch. And then he comes there, no one could believe it. It was unbelievable, you know, unbelievable, man. You know, and that is also a story how you can make it, you know. And another story I will also tell you, but there I was not there. But I have a lot of friends in Milano. And for example, Bruce Springsteen, you know, he traveled in Milano by train. He come in by a normal train where the normal people were sitting. And he was shopping a little bit outside of the city of Milan. And then he was coming in at Milano Centrale, the grand station there, the rail station in Milano. I mean, when you are there in the station and then there's coming Bruce Springsteen walking beside of you, and at the same day he played San Siro, you know, the prestige concert at San Siro at evening. I mean, there exists pictures, you can watch that when he enters in Milano Centrale. The great guy in front of, I don't know, 80,000 people at the night, and there he comes in at the rail station where the normal people can make photo. I mean, wow, unbelievable, you know. That is the thing. The great Bruce Springsteen. I also have a girlfriend there in Milano. She made once a photo with John Bon Jovi, you know. That it is. And yeah, so we can close this chapter. You know, Taylor Swift, chapter ended. She makes a lot of good things, but to the fans of Austria, that was really, in my opinion, a downfall. Management-like, it was a wise decision. I told you what I would do as a manager. They made it perfect. And I don't think there will come a sentence or a statement from her to these fans that will overcome. That is my opinion, you know. But yeah, she can make the concerts. You know, also the good sides we have to make. She makes 3.5 hour concerts, you know. She could also play 2 hours, you know, and not make 3.5 hours. You know, of course, when we talk stage presence, you know, I mean, Michael Jackson, that was a master on the stage, you know. There were people who live for music, and there are musicians who make music, you know, who also like music, but there exists people in the game who love music. They do nothing else than to live for music. The whole day goes about music, you know, the whole day. But that is not bad or not good, you know. I only want to mention this, you know. I will link you a video of Michael Jackson, you know, because that is legendary. When he was entering Monte Carlo, it was 1996, I think. Or, yeah, 1996. Watch that performance. When he enters in my opinion, you know, it's my opinion, personal opinion, this guy was the last superstar what we had in music, you know. He was the bar for them all, even if Taylor Swift is now bigger and this and that, yeah, but now we have internet, you can reach more easy a lot of people, but in the other way you can also say it is also harder because people can watch so much that they can watch 1,000 other things, you know. Marketing wise, perfect. She can sing really, really good, you know. She is there, really. I have seen what she can produce. I wish, you know, I have a wish, but also this has changed. You know, Montreux Jazz Festival. I wish from her that she makes a masterpiece at Montreux Jazz Festival, at the Auditorium Stravinsky, without her background singers, you know, only she, a band, and makes a masterpiece there. She has the potential to do that. I want, you see, Animal, she can do that. But Montreux Jazz Festival, you know, I have seen back then Cloud Knobs, the founder of the Montreux Jazz Festival. Quincy Jones, we come back to Quincy Jones, you know, Michael Jackson, we talked, he called it the Rolls Royce under the music festivals, you know. And there it doesn't go about the show, it has changed a little bit, but it was about the music and not about the show. So when you shown up there, the music was always a level higher than anywhere else in the world. Doesn't matter where, if Madison Square Garden, Royal Albert Hall, doesn't matter. There they set the bar, you know. There were more musicians than in the rest of the world in that thing, you know. And Cloud Knobs was standing also beside of me. I have seen him, you know. He then sadly died, but these were masters, you know. And I will show you that Michael Jackson thing when he was in Monte Carlo Sporting Club, and the performance, you know, the fans. And then his movement on the stage. There you see there is a master on the stage. A master on the stage when you watch his movement. You know, how much work you have to put in to produce this. Watch this to the end, you know. You see then famous actors, you know, when the song has finished. And then he, you know, that is the thing. I have seen he watched the fans. He has seen there were fans crying, all coming to this event for him, waiting only for him. And there were then a famous female actor, the young people will not know it anymore. Watch her face when he, after the song, started to dance and then to sing a little bit only. Watch her face. This is a moment once in a lifetime. Then there was back then the most successful country singer of all time, you know. There was Shania Twain. By the way, greetings to our fans in Switzerland. She lives in Genf, you know, Genfer See, in better words, by the way. And also in there was Seal. Watch their faces, that was jaw-dropping, you know. Michael Jackson was really a master on stage, you know. So, and by that sense, yeah, hope you can all enjoy the Taylor Swift concerts. Maybe there will come something, I don't expect it. Was a nice time to talk. Greetings to Taylor Swift. Make the masterpiece at Montreux one time. That would set you even more up in the musician-like, not only in the money-like. Where does he come? Oh, he comes again. You see it? Taylor Swift leaves the building. Taylor Swift has left the stage. people, you can go all home now. Taylor Swift has left the stage. That words, we will see us again. Till then, bye and ciao.